Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I built a coffee table. I spent almost nothing on this project since I used leftover wood and materials from previous projects. Our old coffee table was already pretty worn out, so this idea came at just the right time. This idea started when I ended up with a pretty big pile of wood scraps in all kinds of widths and thicknesses. I'd been saving them for a while, thinking they might come in handy someday, and it looks like their moment has finally come. I set one size on the table saw and just went piece by piece cutting each one to make a bunch of identical pieces. After that, I ran all the pieces through the planer. Next step is gluing all the pieces together. I've actually never done this before, but I've always wanted to try it. And this felt like the perfect project for it. Plus, since I'm using leftover pieces, there's not much pressure if something goes wrong. After everything was glued up, I realized something. There's a reason you always see people using a ton of clamps in projects like this. It's not just about pressure, it's about even pressure from all sides. That's what helps everything glue up properly and keeps the wood from warping or bending out of shape. So yeah, you really can't have too many clamps here. Unfortunately, I don't have that many yet, so I guess I'll need to get a few more. I checked everything from all sides to make sure it was holding tight as best as possible, and then I left it to dry. After the two pieces had dried, I trimmed off the excess to make them a bit smaller so they could fit through the planer. Alright, this is looking pretty good already. Now I'm going to glue it all together. While the tabletop is drying, it's a great time to work on the base. It probably would have been easier to just order a ready-made base on Amazon, but I really wanted to build it myself. I was just browsing different ideas on Pinterest and I came across this design. It looks simple but at the same time strong and really nice. I made one piece first and then used it as a reference to cut three more the exact same size. Then I put all the pieces together and went over them with a sander to smooth out some of the uneven spots. Next up is the assembly. I marked out where each leg should go, added some glue, and clamped everything in place. I had a bit of help holding things together, which definitely made it easier. Then I just repeated the same steps for the rest of the legs to bring the whole base together. After that, I went ahead and filled all the screw holes and any small imperfections using wood filler. Once everything had dried, I moved on to sanding before painting. To attach the base to the tabletop, I decided to cut a thin metal plate. It's going to be lightweight, barely noticeable, and strong enough to hold everything together securely. The base is all ready. All that's left is to prime it and then paint it. Now back to the tabletop. I let it dry earlier after gluing everything up and now it's ready to go. I'm cutting it into a circle using a router. I've got a circle jig that I attach in the center and it makes it really easy to get a clean, perfect circle. It turned out pretty good. After a bit of sanding, I'm going to round over the edges, using a router on both the top and the bottom. After that, it's time to spend a bit of time sanding everything down properly. Honestly, I already like how this looks, even without any stain. But to protect the surface from water and everyday use, I'm going to apply a few coats of stain. Now it's time to put everything together. And that's it. I'm really happy with how it turned out, especially since this was my first time doing something like this. Honestly, it came out way better than I expected. Thanks for watching till the end. Let me know what you think about the final result, and I'll see you in the next video.